Good morning, everybody, from the studio of People's Daily Online. My name is Álvaro Lago, and today we're honored to interview Daryl Peoples, Global Chairman of the IBF, International Boxing Federation. Good morning, Mr. Daryl.
Good morning.
It's an honor to have you here. I know you have a very busy schedule in China, but I hope this interview can help promote even more the boxing in China.
No, thank you for having me.
As we all know, IBF is the world major boxing organization, but it's also an international brand. Now, as a chairman of IBF, you pay strong attention to the Asian market and specifically to China. IBF chose China to set up 2 years ago the China Professional League in 2015. Now, in these 2 years, they have made remarkable achievements in the promotion of boxing in China. What do you have to say? How do you see these last 2 years, and what plans do you have for the future?
Well, things have gone remarkably well. We chose China to be our kickoff point under the leadership of Ruiheng Wang, who's the president of IBF China. We shared the same vision of developing boxing in China because we believe there's unlimited potential here. We decided to start from the ground up, and during our first year, we've had over 30 competitive tournaments right here in China that were very well received, and we anticipate doing a few more.
Now, the establishment of the IBF in China, it's very important for the promotion of the sport in the country. Since then, in the last 2 years, more and more amateurs and professionals, not just trainers but coaches, have started to trust the IBF China Professional League. What plans do you have for this league in the future to have even more success? I mean, these last 2 years have been great.
Well, it's going to be tough to follow up on what we've done so far. We've had 2 world title fights in China already. We had, I think, an unprecedented weigh-in at the Great Wall of China that was attended by several boxing luminaries, including Mike Tyson. And we plan to rebuild off of that. We also, during Lunar New Year, had 2 great nights of fighting in Macau that was also very well received, and hopefully we can do that again.
I heard that 200 or 400 million people watch.
I heard it was 400 million.
400 million people. That's incredible.
Yes,
that's even bigger than the population of America.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. And about this, you have publicly stated that the IBF is actively responding to the Belt and Road Initiative, which was promoted by the President Xi, not just to promote the development of sports, but also the prosperity and the peace of the countries. Now, related to this initiative, what plans has the IBF to get on board this Belt and Road Initiative, not just to promote boxing in China, but also in the countries along the new Silk Road, as we call it?
Correct. Well, what we did, again, under the leadership and the direction of President Wang, we started the Belt and Road Tournament. And what we plan to do is allow all of the countries along the Silk Road to participate in a tournament to move them closer to the opportunity to fight for an IBF Intercontinental title and possibly for an IBF World title sometime. We've developed a belt that is going to be presented to the winner of the tournament. And
can you explain to us about the belt?
Oh, sure. Yeah. This is very similar to what an IBF World Champion would wear. However, to represent our initiative in the Belt and Road, we decided to go with a white strap. Now, the white strap represents several things. One of them, and most importantly, is purity. And we want to start these athletes out right. We want them to respect and honor the sport of boxing and respect themselves as athletes. The globe type motif, that's similar to what we have, and that's kind of our indication of the IBF. The gold represents trade, which is part of the Silk Road Initiative. So we wanted to combine all of these elements and represent and hopefully well represent what the Silk Road and BNR initiative is about.
Well, that's a great idea. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, we hope this is going to be very important to someone
I'm sure Chinese
soon.
people will love it because they're very proud of the country and the new initiative, of course, because it's not only going to bring prosperity, but it's going to bring happiness and opportunities to many people, not just in China, but along many countries that are now involved in this new initiative, Belt and Road.
And that's been one of the keystones of the IBF and IBF China. We want to offer athletes good opportunities. And some of these can be life-changing. As I've mentioned before, not only are we trying to develop good athletes and world champions, we're going to try and develop good citizens, teaching them discipline, respect, honor, and hard work, all attributes that are going to make them better citizens.
As we know, it's all not all about sports, of course.
Right. I just wanted to share with you some of our events and things we've been doing over the past few years that we're really proud of. Again, for our social responsibility, what we have is Mike Tyson, who is one of our IBF ambassadors, presenting a check that goes to students and teachers within China to help develop the education system.
That's great.
Mike was very gracious in doing this, and this is something that he was very concerned about.
He came here to be interviewed.
He did. So Mike is a big advocate of boxing in China, as you well know. Here, this was our fights in Macau, and we had the honor of crowning one of the IBF's first female world champions. It was a great event. This woman has unlimited potential, and she is a great ambassador for the sport of boxing.
That was the famous event that we talked about the 400 million people watching it. That was it.
And again, Mike, he's very scary in the ring, but he has a lot of fun with children, and he was so generous in giving up his time. We're extremely happy to have Mike as one of our ambassadors and a big proponent of boxing in China. This is several boxing luminaries, and Mike Tyson included. We have several of our senior leadership here. We also have Cecilia Breakhouse, who is the #1 female boxer in the world. She holds all 4 of the major titles, the IBF, the WBA, the WBC, and the WBO. She's the only one in professional boxing at this time that has that honor. And we're glad to let everyone know she's
the queen of boxing.
Yeah, that's right. and another big IBF proponent. This is just a testament to how our IBF champions support our initiatives in China, and we're going to keep trying to have them back. And this was a really fun night in Macau. We spoke to a lot of the people in Macau, and Macau has gotten behind our initiative too. We're going to do work in Macau. Our headquarters is for IBF China is always going to be Beijing. But we were considering, and it's more than likely that Macau is going to be our B&R headquarters. So all of our initiatives that represent the Belt and Road are going to come out of Macau. And they've done a great job stepping up to support our efforts. And this is just a small sampling of some of the things that we're doing.
A lot of things have been going on in the past 2 years.
Right, and we're just starting. So we're going to try and make it.
I hope this is a very good start, a very good beginning.
I think it is.
Yeah. Thanks again for all your beautiful pictures, for your information, and I hope this interview helps netizens to know more about the IBF, about boxing, and as you said, to promote not just sports, but also being a better citizen, a better person. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much.